My in-studio guest is musician Nathan Lindsay. How are you, Nathan?
I'm doing awesome. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm very excited about this interview because our features director, Melissa, you met Melissa and Menji, and they did an article on you in a video, and everybody at the station was very excited about your success and what you're doing.
Oh, awesome.
And we have it on the website and our Facebook, and then I found out you were coming in. So I get to actually play one of your songs, which is very cool. You have a CD that is out. It's called Your Tail is Behind You. I have it right here. Look at this. Well, you know what?
Good.
We should put this. By the way, we are Facebooking live.
Oh, there you go. Just like that.
How's that? So I want to make sure everybody gets to see it. We're Facebooking live, and you're from the SCV. You went to Saugus High for a while, and now you are completely into the music scene. So how did you get started, and how early? Sometimes at such a young age, you're only just coming up on 20, right? Yes?
Correct, yeah.
At such a young age, sometimes you were immersed in maybe a musical family, or you had an influence of some sort, or, maybe at 5 years old, you started playing the piano. What was it?
Very intuitive.
What was it for you?
When I was really young, the first thing I ever wanted to be was a rock star, actually. I don't know where I got the idea from, but I was like, I'm going to be a rock star one day. And I did come from a very musical family, but I actually didn't start playing guitar and singing really until about a year and a half ago. Well, that's actually not true with singing. I've been doing singing lessons since I was a little guy, but I was more centered on musical theater. But just recently, I decided I want to go full on with music because it really suits a certain part of me that the theater theater was awesome, but it seemed to serve more of like the egocentric part of my brain where it felt good, like people were watching me, and like I could entertain. But music, there's just something about it where when my head hits the pillow at night, it just feels so good to know that this is what I'm doing. And I know that this is it.
That's exactly what you should be doing then. Now, you wrote most or all of the songs on your CD?
I did. I wrote all the lyrics and most of the music, but my producer, Randall Yamamoto, with a lot of the songs helped me rearrange things. There's a lot of stuff that I'm missing because I haven't been doing this for very long. So a lot of the success that I'm having is because of that, is because of the help that I've been getting from all these different people. And it's truly awesome to be in that position.
It's great to know that you're open to, some artists are not open to any kind of, I don't want to say critiquing, but any, move this here or over here, it's going to sound better.
Yeah.
Because of their ego, or because of they feel that takes away from, an authentic self.
Right.
But apparently you don't feel that, and you welcome the help, and I love that you're so humble about it, and you sound so grounded about that.
Oh, well, thanks, yeah. Like I said, without the help, I got a lot of people keeping my head on my shoulders, helping me out, telling me like, dude, you made weird faces at the show last night. Don't make those weird faces, so things like that.
We might have to experiment with those weird faces since we're Facebooking live. I might want to see some of those. They might be entertaining.
Yeah.
But I understand exactly what you're trying to say, and you always need some kind of a coach. Everybody
Totally.
needs a coach, right? Someone to kind of just help you along with little things like that. You would never know unless you were standing in front of a mirror that you were making those faces.
Exactly.
Right? So
and I believe that, the experience that you can gain for yourself, the best wisdom you can get is things that you figure out on your own. However, just because someone tells you something doesn't mean that you can't still have that same kind of experience. And, if you're really centered in yourself, then I think that you could still be learning that way. So in that sense, like, bring on the help. I love it.
Are you at the point now when you do lay down to go to bed, and in the middle of the night you get an idea for a song and you got to get up and you got to write it down?
Like I said before, you're very intuitive. Yes, most of my songs I will wake up actually and write at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know where they come from. And I've actually recently started having this strange thing happen where I'll have very vivid dreams, and in the dream, my dreams aren't the most creative. I'm not like flying around. I don't have superpowers. My dreams are more so just like real life, and I'm just going through and doing stuff. Maybe a couple things might be off, like time's going, a lot slower. But I've been writing songs in my dreams, and then I'll wake up and then recall them and write them down. So it's kind of fun, actually.
tell me about the song we're going to play, Your Tail is Behind You.
Oh, well, sure. This is I'm sorry.
No, I just want to hear a little bit about it before we play it, because I'm very excited. I'm very excited to play it for everyone.
Well, Your Tail is Behind You is actually the title track off of the album. And it was the first song that I wrote. This song is the song that made me realize this is what I want to do. And Your Tail is Behind You is kind of like the anthem of who I am and the journey that is my life. But it's not just about me, it's about everyone, and it's about the lives that we live and every step we take, and it's about looking back and seeing things. And a lot of times you'll be thinking about the past and it'll make you depressed, or you'll be thinking too much about the future and it gives you all this anxiety. But Your Tail is Behind You is really about being in the moment and standing up for yourself and doing what you know is right for who you are. It's about not falling down and hating on yourself and going, I give up. It's about falling down and going, that felt awesome. I'm going to get back up and I'm going to do it again.
You have to fall. Yeah, you have to fall down. You've got to experience that, or else you don't know when to get up.
Totally.
You absolutely have to experience that. And what I want to tell the listeners in Facebook, if you're watching on Facebook right now, you can actually see the CD. Tail is spelled T-A-L-E.
Oh yeah,
and I think
goofy.
that was a great. How it can go two ways. If I'm saying it, your tail is behind you, people think one thing, but the way you spelled it, it means something completely different. I think that was so incredibly creative. We're going to play it now. Your Tail is Behind You. Nathan Lindsay, Lindsay. Here it is on your hometown station. My in-studio guest is Nathan Lindsay. He is a musician, artist, and we just played his song, which is the title song from his CD, Your Tail is Behind You, but tail is spelled T-A-L-E. I think it was such a clever way of, it's one of those things that... how do you say that? It's a double entendre.
I totally know what you're talking about, but geez, I can't find the word. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it means two different things. And we just heard this song. Awesome stuff. I wish you the best of luck. But I already understand you're working on your second CD. So
that's correct.
I'm not sure I have to. My input doesn't mean anything at this point. If I say good luck to you, you're well on your way. How do we get in touch with you? I know we've got your website. It's just Nathan Lindsay Music. .com. And let me make sure you have that spelling right. It's Nathan Lindsay, Lindsay. So it's nathanlindsaymusic.com. Are you on any social media?
I am, yes. My main handle that I generally use the most is on Instagram, and it's just
at
Instagram.
Nathan
Lindsay. Oh yeah, Instagram's really fun.
With your name.
Correct.
Nathan Lindsay. Let's all press like. Long-term goals. COC. You're going to perform. I'm reading it right here.
Yeah.
You're going to be at COC, the Farmers Market, on February 26th.
That's correct, yes.
Let's go out and see him. He's great. What a fun interview. Great music. Such a young age. You're doing great things. Keep it up. Please come back when CD number 2 comes out.
You got it.
Will you please come back?
You got it. Yeah, definitely. And if anything
Excellent.
super exciting happens, you can bet your beans I'll be back.
Please, yes. If you go, because I'm thinking the way you sound and the way the music sounds, I'm thinking touring is not far off in the future.
No, not at all.
If that happens, when you start getting those dates, please let us know. Come back so we can tell everybody what's happening with you. Okay.
Certainly.
Love to hear it. What a pleasure. So great meeting you.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, it was great to be here. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Much luck to you.